to make Cuban coffee the Inktool way. This is everything you will need: an espresso maker, Cuban-style espresso, sugar, a pouring tin, and a spoon. Start by filling up the espresso maker with water until you reach the bottom of the bowl. Place the filter on. Fill the filter to the very top with coffee. Lightly press down with your spoon and begin to brew. Add 4 tablespoons of sugar to the tin. Using the first bit of coffee that's brewed, pour about a tablespoon of that coffee into the sugar. Using the spoon, whip the sugar until it turns to an off-white sugar paste. This is the correct consistency and color. Pour the rest of the coffee into the tin and stir until all the sugar dissolves. Serve and enjoy with coworkers and friends. How to make Cuban coffee the Inktool way. This is everything you will need: an espresso maker, Cuban-style espresso, sugar, a pouring tin, and a spoon. Start by filling up the espresso maker with water until you reach the bottom of the bowl. Place the filter on. Fill the filter to the very top with coffee. Lightly press down with your spoon and begin to brew. Add 4 tablespoons of sugar to the tin. Using the first bit of coffee that's brewed, pour about a tablespoon of that coffee into the sugar. Using the spoon, whip the sugar until it turns to an off-white sugar paste. This is the correct consistency and color. Pour the rest of the coffee into the tin and stir until all the sugar dissolves. Serve and enjoy with coworkers and friends. How to make Cuban coffee the Inktoe way. This is everything you will need: an espresso maker, Cuban-style espresso, sugar, a pouring tin, and a spoon. Start by filling up the espresso maker with water until you reach the bottom of the bowl. Place the filter on. Fill the filter to the very top with coffee. Lightly press down with your spoon and begin to brew. Add 4 tablespoons of sugar to the tin. Using the first bit of coffee that's brewed, pour about a tablespoon of that coffee into the sugar. Using the spoon, whip the sugar until it turns to an off-white sugar paste. This is the correct consistency and color. Pour the rest of the coffee into the tin and stir until all the sugar dissolves. Serve and enjoy with coworkers and friends.
You guys good to go? PT. It's amazing. All right. Who's going to ready to go?
Ready?
All right. I want to thank all my colleagues, my fellow Ghostbusters. So this is the first time we've ever done this here in Doral. So it's a nice setup. So nice to see everybody here, and nice to see that some teammates from Miramar made the trip down. Wonderful. And for those of you watching in the other offices, hello. And for those of you who have not sat through this before, this is our quarterly Values S.T.R.I.V.E Award session, where we acknowledge the teammates that have been nominated by their teammates for exemplifying our corporate values. So this is among our most prestigious awards, and also our, I think our funnest event that we do to acknowledge the contributions of our team. So I'll start us off with our first category for service, and I will announce the nominees. Our first nominee is Jay Krasinski. Jay is watching from camp, I believe. Hello, Jay. Thank you. Is the audio okay? I don't know if there's a mic here, sir. Can you guys hear me okay?
Microphone right behind that TV right there.
It'll pick me up?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm loud enough. Okay, so Jay sets a high bar for his team and leads by example. He manages 2 programs, but no matter how busy he is, he makes himself available at any time to assist. He is dedicated to his team and the company, so thank you, Jay. This next nominee is a favorite to many people. This Gilda Munoz. Gilda. Hopefully she's watching from Miramar. And Gilda is loved by everyone at the Miramar office. She takes pride in keeping the site clean and in tip-top shape. Clients that visit also love her. She even boosts spirits with her unique cafecitos. And we're so thankful to have Gilda and her Intel family for 15 years. Wow. Next nominee is Jennifer Glover. Jennifer, I believe, is in Miramar watching remotely. Jennifer is always pleasant, respectful, and professional. She always takes the time to email us advice and strategies on becoming 100% proficient as customer service agents, reminding us every day that hard work pays off. She has truly been an inspiration. So thank you. Next nominee is Stephen Wentworth. Woo! Nominee is Maria Elias. Maria is watching, I think, remotely. Maria puts the service in client services. She rolls out the red carpet for her clients and makes sure that every visit and meeting are special. Thank you, Maria. And our winner is Gilda Munoz. Is Gilda there? Is she there?
Yes.
Does Gilda want to say a few words? Can she speak? Is she capable? All about. Thank you, Gilda. All right. Our next category is for tenacity, and our first nominee is Ennio Martinez. Ennio is a watchdog over a lot of items that could easily fall to the side and not receive the attention they need. He has helped with the launch of one of our newest clients. He is very thorough with his follow-ups, helping to overcome any obstacles. Thank you, Ennio. Our next nominee is Brenda Gammon. So Brenda is a true team player and has a can-do attitude that is truly contagious. We're thankful to have her as a dedicated partner to count on, leading our workforce management team towards a bright and productive future. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, next nominee is Marcel March. I believe he's watching from Miramar. Marcel shows tenacity by showing effort and determination in fixing any discrepancies. He makes sure that the quality work and service is always world class. Thank you, Marcel. And our next nominee is in Indianapolis, and that's Matt Forston. Matt has been incredible over the last several months supporting the Delta program. He has shown commitment and dependability in navigating between back-to-back training classes and upskill courses, while also being one of our main points of contact for our client. So thank you, Matt. Okay, and then our final nominee is Rafael Rodriguez. I believe he's watching remotely. Regardless of the task, he takes it on with a positive attitude, full commitment. He's a true team player and a valuable member of the Inktel family. Thank you, Rafael. And our winner is Matt Forston. All right. Is Matt there? Can Matt speak? Matt, you want to say a few words? He's not on camera. There we go. There he is. All right, Matt. We can hear you.
I just want to say thank you to the whole team. They trained me, did this by myself, so thank you.
All right. Okay. Next category is for responsibility, and our first nominee is Melissa Nair. Melissa's reliable, responsible. We can always count on her to complete tasks no matter what the time frame. She works well under pressure and follows through when she commits to something. Thank you. Our next nominee is Chloe Richmond. Chloe is a one-woman show. She engages others to participate. She enthusiastically chooses events and activities that create a warm and friendly and healthy work environment.
And makes all
Our next nominee is Alana Dar. Ilan takes accountability in everything he does and will push through any and all challenges coming his way, while also uplifting others around him to succeed. Our next nominee is Enoch in Orlando. Enoch, you up there? Okay. Enoch has shown tremendous commitment and ownership on his programs this quarter by stepping in and providing additional leadership and doing an incredible job representing us at a recent visit from one of our newer clients. So thank you, Enoch. And our final nominee is Michelle Davis. Michelle's always open to assist and follow up on tasks. She is an example of great leadership for her team and peers. She is one of those leaders you really want to strive to be like.
Yes.
There's so many deserving winners. So you should all be congratulated. The winner for responsibility is Alana. Oh, these are great trophies.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
Yeah, these are great.
Thank you to everybody. Really, we're a team and a family at Miramar, so we're all together. Thank you.
Awesome. Doreen picks these. She's amazing at the great trophies that we have. Okay, next category is for integrity, and our first nominee is Kim. So Kim never cuts corners. She's always putting her best foot forward. She rises above any obstacles and never lowering her standards. So thank you. Next is Lydia McDaniel, and I think Lydia is watching remotely.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So Lydia plays a critical role with our tax and compliance functions, but she also steps in as needed to ensure our payroll continues to move full steam ahead. Her high level of integrity is evident in the ownership and diligence of the work she does and meeting deadlines. So thank you, Lydia. Next nominee is Jennifer Glover. Jennifer. So Jennifer represents Intel in our program at a high level of integrity, never cutting corners, and leading by example. So thank you, Jennifer. Our next nominee is Catherine Perez.
Woo!
So Catherine has shown her integrity this quarter by consistently helping our department in all areas. We can count on her for anything, as she is always willing to assist. And our next nominee is Omar Hamid. Omar can always be counted on to make the right decision, however difficult. He provides feedback and takes pride in his team and the company. Thank you. And our winner for integrity in the first quarter is Kim. Yeah! Let's embarrass her. Want to say a few words?
Yes, I'm speechless, but I want to thank my team at home and the members of my team here, because they're the ones that make me look good, and it's a pleasure. It's probably the best team that I've ever worked for and the best company, so thank you.
All right. Okay. Versatility is our next category, and our first nominee is Elliot. Is Elliot in Denmark? So Elliot has been a key player across all of our programs and recent implementations. He's not only a great leader and a culture driver, but also displaying a strong business acumen in front of our clients. So thank you, Elliot. Next nominee is James Robinson. I think he's traveling. So James is one of the most versatile people I know, wearing many hats and always has a positive and upbeat attitude. He's sharp and has an excellent work ethic. So thanks, James. Next nominee is Amberly Acosta. I think she's also watching. Amberly's a great trainer who during our training this quarter needed to simultaneously multitask and assist other areas, yet she still made sure that we were able to be trained correctly and never missing a beat. So thank you, Amberly. Our next nominee is Claudia Angelis. Claudia is willing to learn new things through the HR and payroll department so she can assist her coworkers and help the company grow. She's willing to adapt wherever needed. Thank you, Claudia. Next nominee is William Fulford. William is watching from Miramar, I think. Is that right? Yep. So he is hardworking, knowledgeable, always striving for the top, assisting wherever and whenever he can. So thank you, William. And a winner for versatility is Elliot. Hi, Elliot. Elliot, would you like to say a few words? Can you hear us? Would you like to say a few words, Elliot?
Yeah, absolutely. We're just getting here because I just feel like I'm only here because of all the arms of Intel reaching out to support me. So thank you all, and thanks first and foremost just to everyone answering the phones, emails, chats, social media, I think as well. You're the reason why we're here, and anything we can do to support you, just point at the wall and we'll try to run through it. Thank you.
Thanks, Elliot. Okay. And our final category will be for entrepreneurship. Our first nominee, once again, is Ennio Martinez. So Ennio is always there to brainstorm and present new ideas. He has been a mentor to many and always tries to strive for excellence. Thank you, Ennio. Next nominee is Matt Helms. I believe he's watching from Orlando today. Matt is always looking for ways to make his role impactful, mentoring along the way. So thank you, Matt. Okay. Next nominee, I believe is on vacation today, might be watching live, and that's Felipe, and I'm not going to do a great job with his French last name, Gandoubert. Okay, Felipe Gandoubert. Felipe, if you're watching, you understand your role and you put a great business spin on assigned tasks and always have people learning from you and becoming better. So thank you, Felipe. Next up is Levi Elliott in Indianapolis. Levi? So Levi has really stepped up to the plate, putting together great tools for the training coaches to use during new hire training that will help them develop their leadership skills. He's created a coach's workbook that allows agents to mimic a supervisor role. So thank you, Levi. Final nominee, also watching from Indianapolis, will be Tracy Scott. Tracy has stepped up during this year. She's taken ownership of the new Tier 2 program, and she has jumped right in, assisting for all processes for building this new line of business and support. Thanks, Tracy. And the winner for entrepreneurship is Ennio.
Thank you very much.
All right, some words.
Thank you. Just thanks again for this. I'm really honored to be working here. It's a wonderful place to work in general, and the Miramar location is just fantastic. Excellent leader and great support staff, and the agents are great. Everything is just wonderful there. So, love it. Thank you so much.
All right, so well, that concludes the ceremony. I want to thank everybody for nominating your colleagues. We'll do this again next quarter. You know, please keep up the amazing work. We're up to a nice start this year, and you know, the second half is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Couldn't be prouder of this team. Some fresh faces, get to know your newer colleagues. You know, I think we've got an amazing team, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the year holds. Just great leadership, great talent in this company. Couldn't be prouder of you guys. Want to thank our marketing department and my ever-able assistant Doreen for putting this all together. First time we do it here, and I think it worked out really well. So thank you. And you know, hey, go Heat! Oh, and thank you. I'm not a hockey fan, but go